Hey, what's up, my friend? I wanted to take some time to talk about some game and a little bit more attention in the community, and it all revolves around the U.S. Mint ordering process, and most specifically, the enrollment process that the U.S. Mint is pushing and pushing even more. And I think I could identify a big reason why, and a lot of it has to do with just everything that's been going on the U.S. Mint in the last, I would say, 24 months. There's been a record amount of interest in a lot of the U.S. Mint product, especially the hot selling items. We could probably go all the way back to the 2019 enhanced was a Silver Eagle, the one that sold in November of that year. And that's a coin that's worth multiple thousands of dollars. And then people are just identifying any easy cash grab situation, product, however you want to slice it and dice it. And it has been wreaking havoc on the appalling U.S. Mint servers. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious that they are having major issues trying to sort out their online ordering process to handle large volumes of customers and orders coming in at one time. Okay, they're not exactly Amazon or some of these other big retail sites. E-commerce, I would say, is probably lacking for the U.S. Mint, but that allows them to look at other things that they could leverage, other areas of opportunity for them to leverage to sell out their product, all the while making it less of a headache, not only on the U.S. Mint, but also the customer as well. And product enrollments, I've seen just this additional push to want to sell more enrollments. Let's talk a little bit about what this is, because this is important. This might actually affect how you buy U.S. Mint product in the future. You may not even buy or have the ability to buy some of your favorite products. And I'll give you guys, a few instances and examples where this comes into play. But essentially, and they break it down really, really perfectly here. Select your products. When you subscribe to enrollments, it is easy to stay current on your favorite products. Stay in control. We will send email notifications to subscribers 30 days before the scheduled release of the product. Keep in mind, when they fulfill the product at the time of release and you are enrolled in that particular item, they will hit your card. All right, so this is going to give you kind of like that 30-day forewarning type of message to let you know, hey, make sure you have money in your account, okay? And then number 3, if it wasn't for my face over here, relax and enjoy. All enrollments receive free budget shipping. That's nice. All you have to do is wait worry-free for the newest coin released to arrive on your doorstep. So here's the ingenious part of this. If you're a part of any sort of enrollment, okay, and have been doing this, not so much lately, but you've been doing this for the last few years. People do it for proof sets and Silver Eagles and things like that. What the U.S. Mint is doing is that they're front allocating and fulfilling all of the enrollment orders before especially if it's capped at a certain mintage. And I'm going to give you guys an example of a product that I wasn't able to buy right off the website. I needed to be enrolled in one of these programs, but it is what it is. I forgot what I was saying, but when you go to enroll in these products, you're enrolled in there, you're signed up. They fulfill the product, which eats away at the total either mintage or product limit for that item. And then whatever the balance is going to be left for sale for people to go on and order it manually through the US Mint website. Now, there's going to be instances, like I had talked about, the best one that I could give you, because they're virtually untouchable. You cannot order these on the US Mint website at any given time, whether it's minute 0 or 10 days later. And that's the American Women Business Strike Quarters in PED 100 count bags. They even have S rolls. Those things are all sold out because they autofill all of the fulfillment, all of these enrollments first. And if there's anything left over, which in the case of the Sally Ride quarter release a few weeks ago, there was nothing to be had. I had my product in the bag before the 1 minute count it even hit, and it was sold out. So that is one great reason why people are doing enrollments, because it's going to guarantee their product, and it's most important on the product and the coins and the items that have a finite example. All right, which means there's a definitive cap on them, because they're going to fulfill all the enrollments first, ladies and gentlemen, and there's going to be nothing left over, or very little. And we all know how the websites get when we try and order something. It's a hair-pulling experience. See, there's a reason why I don't have any hair on this head, guys, is that I have I've been kind of chewing and gnawing, at my tongue, trying to order these things. I just can't, because all the enrollments are being scooped up. What's one of the most popular products? All right, Silver Eagles. Look at this. Not available because they're not available for enrollment yet. But these three right here are going to sell out. They're going to sell out right away when these go live for the enrollment period. You want to make sure, if you're interested, you got to hit remind me. All right? That's going to be important. These coins right here, ladies and gentlemen, will have a cap. All right? And they will get scooped up and fulfilled first through the enrollment program, and there's not going to be nearly as many available on the side to sell on the website to just Joe Schmoes and Joe Janes coming in, and adding it to cart. They're trying to change that. They're trying to get more people committed to the enrollment program. Number one, it's going to guarantee. I wouldn't say a sellout, but it's going to guarantee the orders, so that way they can produce these items. Number one. Number two, it's going to fix up their website problem. Because the more of these that they push and the more that they sell out, by the way, once they sell out, they kick them off these lists. Like, I went on here to try and see if I could, just for kicks and giggles, try and enroll in the American Women Quarters program, which, by the way, the Business Strike Quarter rolls that I was trying to enroll in sold out like a month or two ago. It's been long gone. There's no way to get back in it. These are the ones that are currently available. You have the Preset enrollment, which this is the one that comes out Thursday. So that's why this one is available. But when you're in the enrollment, you're set up so that way you're enrolled throughout the course of many years until you decide that you don't want to do it anymore. Now, with the American Women Quarter Series, it only spans 4 years. So at the end of the 4 years, the enrollment is officially done for you. But the U.S. Mint is pushing this to sell out all these coins in a more diplomatic manner, where it's not going to be a big customer service nightmare with the website issues and the servers going down and all that stuff. And it's great. I'm getting lots of emails on these enrollments because I actually do the remind me function. They're doing the annual Midsets. Keep in mind, though, with the clad and presets, they don't have a cap on that number. All right, it's kind of like mint to demand. So however many orders come filtering through, you can pick one up. But until the U.S. Mint, about a year and a half out, decide that we're going to make these unavailable, that's going to put the final mintage number or production number for that set at whatever it is when they stop it. So I would say the annual Midsets probably not necessary to enroll in unless you were very interested in getting into these. Keeping in mind, though, because of the desirability of any available silver through vendors and manufacturers, the silver proof sets are expensive. They're like $100 or something or more. They're not cheap anymore, but the clad set is the next kind of best alternative if you want truly beautiful collector coins. And they are going to be relatively low mintage. The mintages or the production limits of the clad proof sets the last like 2 years have been somewhere in that like 300,000 to 400,000 pieces, which is pretty low, quite low to be exact. They even do the Candy half dollars if that's your gig. All right, there is an enrollment program for both the 2-roll set of P and Ds and also the 200 coin bag enrollment. These are always available. I would probably stay away from things like that because it's not my thing. And then there's the Native American coin enrollment program. They also have the holiday ornaments as in there as well, if that's your thing too. It's not for everyone. Presidential silver medals. This is, they release quite a few of these every year. And if this is your thing, these are struck in 999 fine, but they are not cheap. All right. Compared to however much in ounces you get of silver, there is a 2x, 2.5x premium to order something like that. But, the uncirculated coins, these will get sold out. The Silver Eagle just sold out last week. All right. It's currently not available. Now, I don't know if they're going to keep this on here, but eventually it'll drop off. Okay. Until next year, right before they decide to mint the 2023 Silver Eagles, you're going to be able to enroll in this program. All right. But as of right now, you can't jump onto the regular uncirculated Silver Eagle program. And that was going to be coming. All right. They can only make so many of these because of the short supply of silver. You guys got the email. I'm sure a lot of you got the email that they are not doing the Morgan and Peace dollars this year. And then they have the uncirculated coin set enrollment, which is just a U.S. mint set. These are BU coins. Again, these are, I was going to say printed demand. No, minted to demand. So however, you can order 100,000 of these. It's going to get added to whatever the final mintage figure is going to be when they finally decide a year and a half out that they're going to kick this off the website because they got the newer products out. So yeah, this is, as you can see, there's a lot of enrollments, and I'm sure, and I'm seeing more newer enrollments. This Presidential Silver Medal Series is relatively new. I would imagine that they're going to probably add in a commemorative program enrollment at some point. They're going to do essentially an enrollment on every single like static annual product that they offer. And that's how they're going to get all their sales. And it's going to be more problem-free for them. And it's going to be more problem-free for the customer that wants them. Of course, we all know the big rub, the caveat to all of this is that the people that just want to go onto the website and do a one-off purchase, some of that might be coming to an end. But that's a changing of the times. And then where does that leave you? Well, you're going to have to go on eBay. For example, here's eBay right here. And hey, I missed out on the Sally Ride quarters. So I'm going to put in here 2022 Sally Ride rolls. And then we're going to get whatever our results are going to be. And you're going to see just how expensive these things are. Especially the PD and S 3-roll set. Because the S minted coins are only produced in that 3-roll set. But check this out. People are trying to hawk them for $250 when they are available from the mint at $54 for the 3 rolls. And people are getting somewhere around $200 for the 3 set of rolls. As a matter of fact, I'll even show you right now some sold listings here just within the last few days. That'll help paint a bigger picture for you. There you go. PD&S, Sally Ride, 3-roll set, sealed box from US Mint. $230 doll hairs. $230 doll hairs, which signifies a 4x multiplier. Yeah, So if you're not into enrollment, you're going to have to buy your coins on the secondary market. Guess what? A lot of these are selling for stupid amounts of money. The WS Mint Silver Eagles that's on TBD right now, those are going to be selling for a rather good premium once the enrollment begins and once it ends, because they've fulfilled all the slots for the Silver Eagles, and then you're going to have to buy them on here for 2 or 3x what they were selling for on the US Mint website. And guys, this is something that's going to get a lot worse, all right, for a lot of you kind of that live and die and ride by going on the US Mint and just adding something to the cart. Those days might be coming to an end. This is going to change the game a little bit when the US Mint decides, hey, we're just going to do enrollment on everything. It's a guarantee our sales. It's less stress on the website. And it's also going to guarantee for the US Mint multi-year commitment. You're going to have people signing up for the enrollment figuring, oh yeah, they're just enrolling to get that one release. No. Unless you go in and cancel it manually, these are problems that are going to be going year in, year out until the program has an end to it, like the American Women's Series quarters, which is, 2026? So that's 4 years of commitment for all those quarters. And proof sets and all sorts of things, unless you go in and you cancel it manually. So there's a lot of, a lot of things that the US Mint is implementing that are quite smart. But at the same time, it's going to make people mad. Me at first, I was kind of like, I was disappointed. I was a little upset that I could not get some of these 3-roll sets. And I'll be honest, I wanted to flip them, because it's really easy money. And I could use that to buy something else for my collection. I mean, that's just the way the coin market is. Okay, you spend a little bit amount of money and you sell it for a lot more. And then you do whatever you need to do with the profit. Pay overhead. Pay the roof over your head, pay for more supply, more coins, things like that. But, nothing wrong with capitalism. That's what we live and die for in this day and age. And the US Mint, they're also part of that as well. They are making some pretty big changes that will ultimately shift the overall tide of how products are being sold on the US Mint. And I could see a lot more breakthrough things happening in the future. I really do. That whole pre-sale thing of the Morgan and Peace dollars from last year, we all thought that was a friggin' joke, right? I think we're going to see more of that. But, it's kind of like a supplement to what the enrollment is. The pre-sales, it's just a thing, And at first I thought it was, they can't get a hold of enough silver to produce these. And that's why they're doing pre-sales. But in the case of that email that they had sent out on the 2022 Morgan and Peace coins, which I believe are both proof, they actually did send an email out and say, hey, listen, the silver we can't get a hold of, all right, among a few other different issues that they wanted to kind of address. And that pretty much squashed that program. And I think, honestly, the Morgan and Peace program needs to just be done. I don't think they ought to produce it this year, next year, or the foreseeable future. It needs to be a 2021 one-shot kind of thing and be done, because there's still plenty of supply of some of those coins if you're looking for them. And I just don't see the reason of pushing this out any further, because it's no longer the 100th anniversary of both those coins. It's going to be the 101st anniversary, which makes no sense to supplement and do more with it. But if they did, we all know at that point it's just money grab. It's like, we're going to sell these out and you guys are going to buy them. We could do a 2028 Morgan and Peace dollar series, which has virtually no significance whatsoever to either of those coins as far as an actual year count. It's not a bicentennial. It's not a 100-year anniversary. It's none of that stuff. So that's why I wanted to talk about. This is going to be a huge breakthrough kind of thing. I would certainly just keep an eye on things, because I think they're using the overall results of the enrollment programs for this year, and they're going to tweak it and change it and improve it for next year. And then they're going to hard place this as something that you would need to do if you need your coins. All right, and we just have to learn to accept it. If that's what we want and that's what they want to give us, that's how we're going to have to do it. And you know what? It might shove a number of people out of new coins and U.S. Mint products, and it is what it is. That's fine. That's fine for probably the U.S. Mint, and it's probably fine for other people that really want to get in that had no opportunity whatsoever to buy some of this stuff. Wow, $250? Is that how we're going to end this video? On that? Jeez, that's insane. But that's going to go ahead and do it for you guys. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge. Thank you, guys. Come check me out. I'm uploading more shorts, more great stuff, really quick videos, 30 seconds to a minute. And I'm also on TikTok, BlueRidgeSilverhound. Same verse as the first, baby. That's going to go ahead and do it. You guys take care. Would love to hear your thoughts. This is pretty interesting. And we're seeing it develop right in front of our eyes. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next coin video. So long.